It is December the 19th. So this is the 19th day of Vlogmas. And what's up, everyone? This is the Minister of Beauty. Thank you for joining me for another video vlog. And I'm not going to make this very long. This is the beginning of a new week. And I'm grateful. Last week was actually a pretty good week for me. I'm really, in spite of everything, with my car having issues and having it towed to the BMW service center and not really knowing what's going on. And from Tuesday night until Friday, they had my vehicle, so I was able to get it on Saturday morning and pick it up. It was a computer issue that needed to be reset. And so, you know, whatever. I'm just glad that all is well and I got my car back. There is nothing like having something that you're so used to having and then not being able to, you know, to have it and just feeling inconvenience. But in spite of it, I just said, you know what, I'm not going to complain. It's easy to do that. It's really easy to do that. But I do believe that a lot of what happened for me last week with things going well for me is because just choosing the words that I spoke, choosing what I say, it's really important to do that. And I know we hear it a lot about speaking life and speaking things into existence, but it is a real thing. It's really real. And I had a conversation with a loved one recently that tends to be, honestly, just tends to be more on the negative side, half glass empty versus half full, just speaking continuously about things that they don't like or things that have happened that were not in their favor. That's life, and we all go through that, you know, stuff. I'm still dealing with things right now in my life that are, you know, if we look at it on the grand scheme of things, they're pretty negative and it's not fair and just, you know, a number of other things. But I've been choosing to speak in a way about those situations if I have to speak about them, or speak over those situations where I am speaking positive about them. And not just positive about the negative things, but speaking the positive outcome that I am believing that's going to happen for me. And it really does help. We really have to watch our mouths. If you had a parent that used to say, watch your mouth, you know, or, you know, things like that. If you may have said, maybe you said a word that they consider to be a bad word, or you use profanity or something like that, and you heard a parent or a grandparent or somebody, you know, like that say, watch your mouth. We really have to watch our mouths. We really have to be aware of what is coming out of our mouths. And to be honest with you, I'm not one that uses profanity a lot. Every now and then a word may come out, or I'm just, you know, feeling a certain type of way, and it may happen. I'm not judging people who speak that way, but I'm trying to just make a quick little point. Profanity is not really cursing. It's just words that people consider to be profane or bad, quote unquote, or not proper or embarrassing or whatever. But cursing is really speaking damnable things over your life, over someone else's life, like speaking negative over your situation, speaking negative over your life. I'm never going to get married, if that's what you desire, but you feel that the prospects are not good and there are no good men out here in this world. Or, you know, I'm never going to get to this point in my business. My finances are never going to be that way. Or speaking that over other people's life. That's really what cursing is. And I've done those things. We all have been guilty of doing those things, but we really have to watch our mouths. We really have to be careful about what we say. And I am doing my best. I'm not perfect, but I'm doing my best to not speak a lot of things that we may be used to saying, like that person is sickening. Like, you know, that person makes me sick, or, you know, I died laughing, or, you know, just a lot of things like that, that people are saying a lot of, or have said a lot of, not really thinking that you're speaking these things over your life and over yourself. And it's just not a good thing to do. So I'm really being more careful now, even more so than I ever have been, because this is a practice that I've put into my life many years ago, but I'm just even being more careful about the words I choose to use and what I'm saying, to watch my mouth. And so a lot of things that I used to say just without thinking, like, you know, that person gets on my nerves, or that, you know, I don't want to speak those things, even if that person is not somebody that I care to be around, or they get on, you know, they can be aggravating or annoying. Then I'm just going to say that person is annoying, versus saying they make me sick, or they get on my nerves, or whatever. I'm not going to speak those things over myself, because I decree and declare that nobody's going to make me sick. Nobody's going to get on my nerves. I'm not going to allow a person or a situation or a circumstance to take me out of here, to affect my health, and to affect my life, to affect my levels of cortisol, and stress me out, and all of these other things that we may say or do. Or even if something is really extremely funny, I'm just going to say, man, that was really funny, versus saying, they had me dying laughing. Like, no, I'm not going to die because somebody had me laughing. Like, people may think that these things are not a big deal. Oh, you're taking it too seriously. That's the point. Words really do give life. Words create. The things we speak are in the spirit first before they manifest in the natural. So I'm definitely being more careful about what I'm speaking and watching my mouth. And people may feel that speaking positive or speaking good things over your life don't really work, but have you really tried it? Have you really put it into practice? You can't just do it one time and then think that it's going to work for you. It's like saying you go to the gym one time and then you weigh 350 pounds, but now that you went to the gym that one time and now you're not a size 6 like you were hoping to be, and has svelte muscles and six-pack washboard abs and cut thighs and a booty that just sits out without having to get a BBL or whatever. Like, no, you have to put it into practice, and you have to continue to do it in order to get there. So we really have to watch our mouths and just be really careful about the things that we say. So again, just watch your mouth. I'm definitely being more careful about the things that I say, and just allowing just any and everything to just come out of my mouth just because of the mood that I may be in. I'm not going to allow the things that people do, the things that I've been waiting on that haven't happened yet, that I feel should have happened by now or whatever, to cause me to be in a place to speak negativity over my life and over my existence and over the things that I'm desiring to see happen. So this is the Minister of Beauty, here to share the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until the next time, I hope you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.